Right now, somewhere someone is asking AI the exact question your business answers, and AI is naming a source. The only question that matters is whether it names you. Most businesses have no idea they're invisible in that moment. What changed is NotebookLM. On June 8th, Google rebuilt it. It doesn't just summarize your documents anymore. It finds sources, runs real analysis, and builds finished citation-ready content. That's a big deal for getting found in AI search. Welcome to the AI SEO Tip. I'm Harold de Guzman, AI Director here at Raulf AI SEO and Boulder SEO Marketing. And in this episode, I want to show you something you can use today. How to turn one search query into content that AI engines actually cite. Here's the reality. Search isn't 10 blue links anymore. People ask, and AI answers, pulling from a handful of sources it trusts. If you're one of those sources, you get the visibility, the clicks, the authority. If you're not, you're invisible. And you don't even know it. And here's the part that stings. AI engines don't cite slop. They cite sources they can trust. Well-sourced, well-structured, backed by real data. Most content misses that bar. Fast to make. Thin, unsourced. Invisible in ChatGPT and AI overviews. Right now, your best content might be sitting in the dark. The AI answer goes to someone else. But when your content is the trusted source, this is what happens. You become the answer. So let me pull back the curtain on exactly what changed. This is Google's own announcement, June 8th. First, NotebookLM now finds your sources for you. You describe a topic, and it searches the web and pulls authoritative sources instead of you uploading every document. Second, it runs real analysis, a secure environment that actually writes and runs code, so the numbers are computed, not guessed. And third, it builds finished, exportable content in a stack of formats. 3 upgrades, 1 tool, and all of it points at getting you cited. Now, reading about it is one thing. Let me show you what it looks like to actually use it. One query in a citation-ready brief out. Step 1. I start with the query the way a customer would type it. Watch this. I didn't upload a single document. I just described the topic. And NotebookLM searches the web and brings back sources. Now here's the important part. I don't keep all of them. I keep the ones I can trust. Google's own documentation, the real research. And I drop the random vendor blogs. That curation is the whole game. Step 2. I ask what a top page on this topic has to cover. And look at the answer. Every claim carries a citation, traced straight back to the source. That's the difference between content AI ignores and content AI cites. So what actually earns the citation? 3 things. 1. Write non-commodity content, not another generic listicle. First-hand experience, a real point of view. The stuff only you can say. AI synthesizes the generic and skips right past it. 2. Format for extraction, headings phrased as real questions. And visible FAQ answers written into the page, not buried in the code. Which brings me to 3. The schema fallacy, adding FAQ markup in the background with no visible answer on the page does nothing for AI citations. The model reads the words on the page, so the answer has to actually be there. And while we're here, let me save you some wasted effort. Per Google's own guide, stop doing these. You don't need to chop your content into tiny chunks for the AI. You don't need a special llms.txt file. Google search ignores it. And buying mentions across random blogs, the spam systems block that. The fundamentals win. Everything else is noise. So here's your play. 1. Pick one query you want to win. 2. Let NotebookLM find and ground the sources and keep only the ones you trust. 3. Build a structured sourced brief and hand it to your writer. One query in, a citation-ready asset out. Quick heads up, the source discovery is rolling out broadly, but the heavier analysis and export options are on Google AI Ultra and eligible workspace plans. And look, you can do all of this by hand, or if you'd rather it ran on its own. That's exactly what we built MicroSEO.ai for, formerly BSM Copilot. Either way, the play is the same. So here's what to do next. Head to chrisraulf.com. Reach out if you want a hand. Learn more while you're there. The resources are all free. I'm Harold, and I'll see you in the next AI SEO tip.